welcome back to Orlando Experience. Tonight we're at Leu Gardens for their holiday celebration. That is like a light event here. I wanted to say big thanks to Leu Gardens for having us out tonight and giving us a mission for the night. A few things to just go over really quick. So they have a holiday event. It's kind of like a trail with a lot of lights. It looks very cool. This is actually my first time here for it. It sells out very quick. Probably by the time you're seeing this, it's actually almost sold out for the year. So if you're wanting to come, make sure you check and buy tickets right away. The other thing to keep in mind is you can't park on property unless you pay extra, and usually it's sold out that night before you can even look. So you have to park off-site on a free parking lot, and then they'll actually shuttle you over, and they definitely want you here on your time, so just make sure you get here, I would say a little bit early, just to make sure you get in right away. So we're heading in, and we're gonna be having a good night here at Leu Gardens. So we've made our way in now to Dazzling Nights. They do have some really cool lights here on the trees right away. They're kind of like ring lights illuminating the bottom of the trees. They do have some live entertainment I thought I would mention. We'll probably see them in just a little bit, and a few different kind of activities throughout the trail. But we're just gonna kind of slowly, leisurely walk along the trail tonight and then just enjoy the Christmas atmosphere. So we're actually heading off to the left side right now, but they have a lot of these kind of tree lights off to our right. It does remind me a lot of Dollywood when we were there. So I'm really liking this already. I like all the light displays and stuff. Looks like we're coming up on one of our first like pavilion kind of areas with a big light display. So I believe the sign at the front called This Brilliance. Got some music over it, and then it's kind of just a big old thing with some smoke and a bunch of lights. Obviously it's very windy tonight. A cold front just came through earlier, so fog's gonna be a little bit everywhere, but I'm sure on normal nights you're gonna have a lot more fog in this area. Then over here by the Brilliance, they do have one of the food booths. They did have a couple at the front I didn't show too much of, but if you're interested in getting anything like popcorn and drinks and hot chocolate, stuff like that, on your way, they do have one location here along the way. So we've come up on our next location here. Don't know how well you can read that sign just with the lighting, but it's the Crystal Kingdom. I do have it snowing over here with a few different light up crystal sculptures. Once again, so they have a lot of music obviously playing over here, walking right past the speaker. They do have another treat location here in the Crystal Kingdom. Obviously with a lot of areas to take pictures in front of the crystals and stuff with it snowing over here. Again, really windy tonight, so it's not really hanging out here much. And that makes sense, because again, that cold front came through and it's very windy and very cold. So we have actually made our way through, and they do have a lot of live performers along the different areas. This next area looks quite impressive from this angle. Oh, it's really blown out on the camera. Hang on. Here's a better look at it. We're a little closer now. It is very, very, very bright. It wouldn't even show up on my camera from a distance. It's super, super cool looking though. This is super pretty. So this next area is Radiant Beams, obviously you can see, currently being blinded. This is another one that I think shows up way better when there's more fog, but again, it's really, really windy tonight, so that's definitely not helping. But there's some really cool ones up in the trees that we'll try to get a better shot of up here. So here's a look at Through the Stars. That is a pretty popular photo op location. We actually waited in a bit of a line right behind us. Obviously you can see. But very popular photo location where they actually stop you guys and you can take a pretty nice photo here. So this is actually where we entered from on our right. This is another tree area with a lot of hanging lights. This area is called Awe in the Air. It's very, very pretty. There's even more. It looks like there's a different set of lights on our left as we go a little further in. So I thought this was a good time to mention that this is all set up as like kind of a trail, as you've kind of seen. They have barriers up and stuff that I do prefer with this kind of thing. Obviously it's nice to wander around at your own pace, but I think it's really nice to kind of just take a walk. So you kind of know when you're done and you made sure you got everything. You're not having to look at the map and be like, oh, have we hit everything? You can just know that you're making your path along, and then obviously you're gonna be down at a point. Obviously there's a bunch of like different sized Christmas trees just like hanging all about. This area is really nice looking. I like kind of the big lights that have like illuminating the area. I think it's really nice. One more thing I thought I'd mention is they do have kind of like a scavenger hunt thing that's just on the map they give you. There's these globes all around with some information about some different places and holiday traditions that I think is super cool. Looks like we're actually heading up to another display right up here, kind of in the overlook area. So we've come up this way, and actually off to our right, we're gonna have the Sparkling Splendor that is kind of this area here. You have another hot chocolate spot right off to our left. This one's a little low for me. If I don't bend, definitely gonna hit my head like you did. This is really pretty though. It is very, very low. Come to the next area here that has a bunch of giant globes here. And then if you do have the all-inclusive, I don't know if you could just pay for an extra. You can get a commemorative photo here in front of a bunch of the giant ornaments here. Again, are super, super pretty. If you like lights and Christmas lights, this is definitely a massive spot. Obviously, this event is very popular, as I said. It does sell out a lot, so I'm sure a lot of people in the area already know, but as a lot of tourists and stuff come down, I think this is a great area to stop during your holiday visit, kind of outside the parks. So next up on the list is the Glowing Forest. There's quite a long pathway here with a bunch of trees with lights draped all on them. This area looks super, super pretty. Got a bunch of candles flowing, and they have a bunch of these stained glass kind of looking areas. So we've came across, I would say, kind of the main plaza area of Leu Gardens. They do have a giant tree display over here. They do have live singers over here. Obviously a very popular spot to just hang out, drink some hot chocolate, and just hang out. So right as we exit kind of the big Christmas tree area, we do have a giant inflatable spot called Down the Chimney. Obviously mainly for children. I would totally go on it if there wasn't like 100 children all over it. They also do have another drink location here where you can buy a few things. But obviously you can see the Down the Chimney right here. It's got like a big, obviously big inflatable with a few different slides, including a couple that go down the chimney. So we're a little more than halfway done with the event now. And we're kind of leisurely walking. We're not really in a rush or anything, but another really nice area with a lot of Christmas lights, kind of similar to the one earlier. But these are all white, kind of that snow white too. They do have a lot of different food locations, so I wouldn't worry too much getting anything at the front if you're looking for just a little treat or hot chocolate from any of those front locations. But we're heading into the Snowman Disco Escape right now. It seems to be almost like a little hedge maze over here. Well, we found the snowman. We were joking. We were like, where's the snowman in the snowman maze? Well, we found them. And they're just as bright in real life as you think they are on video. They have lights shooting on us, and they're like just directly in our eyeballs. It's really cool looking though. They're really fun. So that was actually a fun little maze. It looked like it was kind of set up to where you couldn't fail it. But I was promised Disco Snowman. I got Disco Snowman. I was not expecting there actually to be disco ball snowmen in there. And they were really fun. So it looks like after the Disco Snowman, we are actually heading out. So we are heading back to the parking lot, and we're gonna take our shuttle back to our car. So we're gonna be wrapping up for the night. So there's my official first time here at Leu Gardens for Dazzling Lights. I really like this event, and again, thank you so much to Leu Gardens and Creative City for inviting us out here tonight and giving us a mission. I really appreciate it. But again, I think this is a fantastic experience overall. And if you're really looking for that holiday light kind of feel to the event or to any event around here, I think this is a fantastic spot, especially if you're looking for something outside the parks for the holidays and you're just not really interested in that kind of thing, because I know a lot of people aren't. This is a fantastic place for both locals and tourists. Again, just make sure you book online early. You do have to book online. There's no in-person selling of tickets, and make sure you arrive on time, obviously. But again, it's a great spot to come with family, significant other during the holidays. And I'm very excited to come next year and see what new stuff they have. So thanks for watching. I hope this video brought a little more joy into your day, and we'll see you guys next time.